Hey, welcome back. We have the first half of the weekend orders here, and just a heads up, after this little intro clip right here, there's I'm talking about the breakdown of the profit and fees and all that stuff for the sales from 2 days ago or 2 videos ago, the making money selling cheap items on eBay video. So if you want to see that, hang around. If you don't want to see that, skip to like, I don't know, 12, 13 minute mark, something like that. And then that's where I'll start pulling the orders. And if you want to see that stuff, just hang around and that'll start, I don't know, right now. All right, hey, we're back. We're just gonna get right into the topic here at the beginning. 2 videos ago, with the making money selling cheap items or whatever I titled that one, a couple of people had mentioned that my profits aren't actually $370, or that, you know, I don't pocket that much, and it could be deceiving to new people looking into reselling. And I guess that could be true. I've done breakdowns before, and it's always come out pretty much the same, within a % range of profit. So I don't really, it takes some time to add up all those numbers, and I don't really like to do it that often just because of the time. But I did it for the items that sold in that video. I just spent like 20 minutes getting all these numbers, writing them all down. 20-30 minutes, I don't know how long it took. So we're gonna break it down here. I saw the total sales, $369.98, okay? And that is including the tax that eBay charges the buyer, but charges me a fee on, which I think is totally stupid, but that's beside the point. I can't change that. So $369.98, listed price plus shipping plus taxes. The fees, including promoted fees, which isn't really much. I charge 2% across the board on the store, and most items are in it except for some of the new ones, because I don't have them automatically go in. I just manually do it bulk every now and then. But the fees plus the promoted fees were $44.68. Shipping is not as bad as you think. One of you had said it's probably about $175, but the total shipping for those 44 items was $70.02. And that's because the majority of them were media mail. So a lot of them were $3.65. The big one, I think, was $8.50 or $8.55, somewhere in there, for that order of 29 CDs. So super cheap shipping on the CDs. Tax that eBay charged, so I got to subtract that again, is $14.93. So I paid fees on that $14.93. Oh, go figure. Anyway, boxes and bubble wrap. I actually looked up all the boxes that I used and the poly bags to get this price, so it's pretty accurate. The prices of boxes have probably changed since I bought them and whatever, but it's $6.31, and about $1 that was on bubble wrap. Each sheet of bubble wrap costs like 6 cents, and I think I used about 15-ish squares of bubble wrap. So $6.31, and then the cost of all the items that I bought them for was $66.40. And I'll just hold this up here for a second. So that leaves a profit of $167.64. I don't know, this light's really bright. I don't know how it'll look there. Now, one of you had wanted me to do, I wrote them all down here, packaging costs, shipping, taxes, the time it costs to, or the time it takes to like go and buy the items, the time to pack, and the time to photo list inventory, like put it away, whatever. Taxes, I'm assuming you mean the taxes that I have to like pay on the profit, on the income, and I don't know, I don't have a number for that offhand. A lot of the times, well, I've only done taxes 2 years on this. That's all I've been doing it. So our taxable income is usually quite low because we're still growing. So there's not a lot there. So I don't really know how to calculate that. You can guess if you want. I don't know. Buy time, I can't really calculate that either, and that actually isn't affecting the bottom line. That's not affecting the $167. That would affect my hourly rate if I was trying to calculate that. But I'm not right now. And most of the stuff I buy in bulk. I bought these 6,000 of these CDs I bought in one afternoon. So I don't know, several hours, maybe 5 hours for 6,000 listings. And then photo and list time, for the CDs, it all varies. The CDs are pretty consistent though, because I do them all the exact same. I take 5 pictures of each CD and then I list it the same way, the same structure. I have templates. That whole process to put the SKU sticker on, to photo it, and then to list it, and then to stick it on the shelf over here, takes a total of about 2 minutes, right about 2 minutes, to photo, list, and inventory. So I can do about 30 CDs an hour. Now sometimes I get distracted, so I don't know, you can call it 25 or 28 or whatever you want to call it, but there you go, 2 minutes on average to fully list a CD from start to finish. And then the time to pack that whole order the other day took 40 minutes, because we like to look at the clock while we're out here when we start and when we finish, so that we know how long it takes. It's just kind of interesting to know. And that took us 40 minutes roughly, maybe 42, whatever. So really not that bad. 40 minutes to pack $370 in sales, $167 in profit. And then, so that's a 45.3% profit margin on those items, which is pretty standard. Usually that's a low end, and we sold a lot of CDs on sale, so that's why it is on the low end. But we range from 45 to 60% generally. So that's one reason I don't do it very often, this breakdown, because it's kind of the same. You know, you can guess if you want to average it out, 50-ish, 52%, and you'd get close. Okay, and then somebody wanted to know specifically on some of the Tina Turner CDs, which it doesn't really matter that it's Tina Turner, right? It's just any of the $3.5 CDs that I've been selling because of the sale. So I have 3 examples down there. This one is a $3.5 plus shipping, and then these 2 are each $3, and they're individual CD sales. So one of them sold for $7.78. My fees on that were $1.35. Shipping on all of them are $3.65, because that's up to 1 pound medium mails, $3.65. The taxes on that one was 20 cents. The bag I put them in is 17 cents, and my buy costs on all of them is 50 cents. So $7.78 sale to $1.91 profit on a $3.5 CD. And then a $3 CD, total sale value was $7.56. And these vary kind of weirdly because of the tax charged on these other 2. I don't know where they sold to, but they have some high tax. So it was the fees are all about the same, $1.35 to $1.45. So this one was $1.47. Then the $3.65 shipping. This one had 58 cents in taxes that I got charged fees on top of. Charged fees on the 58 cents. Then they took the whole 58 cents back plus the fees they charged. So $7.56 sale into $1.19 profit. And then the third one was also a $3 CD, $7.58 sale into $1.34 profit. So on the sale CDs that are 40% off right now for like 4 more days, are I'm averaging $1.48 profit on after cost of goods, fees, shipping, materials, everything. So that's not great, but at $1.48. Well, let's see, the $3 ones averaged out more like $1.25, I guess. But so you get on those, $1.25 times 28 an hour, that's $35 an hour. It's not super great, and it's really, I guess, not great to turn 50 cents into $1.34, but the hourly rate's not bad. And that's not factoring in driving and sourcing it. But like I said, by the time you divide that up over 6,000 CDs, what's the time? How much seconds to acquire each one? Anyway, so that's the breakdown for the other day. Just for everybody to know. And I've like never said one way or another if people should start reselling or not. But if you watch me and you think it's interesting and you want to get into it, I would suggest not selling $3 to $5 CDs. A lot of them are long tail. That's why I have so many. But I'm still selling some of the oldest ones that I've listed. You just got to wait for somebody to want it. But yeah, I don't know. I would watch several different resellers and maybe pick and choose some of the things about them that you like and you want to incorporate in and just make up your own plan, I guess, if you're really looking into it. And some YouTube resellers, I don't really consider myself a YouTube reseller. Yeah, I'm reselling them on YouTube, but I don't edit. I don't know if you could tell. I don't really edit these, like hardly any. It's basically raw footage from start to finish. And I'm just giving you the numbers that eBay gives me for sales. So that's the gross, like the grossest of gross numbers is $370 for that day, including everything, stuff that I didn't even charge them for, like the tax. But yeah, you just got to look at your numbers. I wouldn't go start selling on YouTube or selling on eBay and, I don't know, don't go to a yard sale and buy a blender for $8 because it sells for $30 free shipping, or $40 free shipping even, without knowing all your numbers, because they're heavy. They're like 12 pounds. I made this mistake once. I had calculated shipping on it, and which would have been fine. And that's a good way to start, calculated shipping. I would start with calculated shipping until you figure out kind of how much shipping is. I'm pretty good at it now. But when I switched from calculated to flat rate, that one got caught up in it, and I didn't have U.S. territories excluded. So I don't even know where I shipped it to. It wasn't Puerto Rico, but somewhere like that, a U.S. territory. For like $9 or $12 shipping, and that thing costs like $30 to ship there. So, a $20 plus $13 shipping. So I'm like $35, $40 all in. And then I pay $30 to ship it, and then the fees, and then the cost to buy the item. So you got to do a little research before you start, right? And low dollar items, if you can, like low buy cost, is definitely a good way to start. Calculated shipping, I would start with till you figure that out. And yeah, just kind of, research what the percentage of eBay fees are. They're like up to 14-15% on a lot of stuff now. And then, I don't know, you just got to research it. Just watch some other people, several people, figure out your own plan and go with that. But anyway, that's all I got. I was just kind of, I don't know. I wasn't really that bothered that you guys didn't like, I guess, how I presented it. But I don't really, we don't try to hide things, because I've done this breakdown several times and tell you the actual thing. And if I was trying to hide stuff, I wouldn't show me selling $3 CDs, right? I'd pull the $90 order, which I guess was still $3 CDs, or the $79 figure order, or in the previous video I sold that $180 guitar effect thing. But we show you everything, and we do the breakdown, and it is what it is. So if you enjoy watching, and I'm not going to do this breakdown every time, just know it's usually between 45 and 60% of that total value that I give you at the beginning of each episode or each video. It's not a TV show. Then hang around and watch, and hopefully you'll see me start to pick better items and sell better items, because we are trying to work on that, like I've said a couple times before. And we will just see where this journey goes. All right, that's enough of that. I'm going to put this light away because it's in my way, but it's super dark over here for sitting here for 12 minutes. And we'll pull the orders for the first half of the weekend. Okay, let's pull some orders. We have, I think I'm going to pull 11 items over 9 orders today. then we will see. I guess I probably won't do the other half of this till Monday, because it's a 4-day weekend, or it's a 3-day weekend. It's a 4-day weekend for eBay sales, because anything I sell from Friday to Monday do not have to go out until Tuesday. So we'll see. I'll either pull 11 or like 18 items. I don't know. I just thinking about it being 4 days. We might have some more sales, and I don't want the next half to be super long. But either way, I gotta quit talking now, or this half is gonna be ridiculously long because of the breakdown from the last video. 1868. We got some more CDs. The history of Richard Thompson, Watching the Dark. Okay. I called these like double wide ones the other day. They are actually like 2.5 wide, so selling these ones really clears out some space. That's sold for $12 plus shipping. So there you go. Imagine how much profit we're making on a $12 CD when I make $2 on a $3 CD, or I guess $1.50. Okay, $29.98. $29.89. There it is. Simply Red Greatest Hits. And Sam did condense this the other day after that big sale, and then put in like 150 more CDs, and we only have 2.25 empty spots down there. So I would not have been able to fit them all if I wasn't running this sale. Which is okay. We're gonna run into that problem anyway and have to figure it out. But that's all for $3. $26.85. Nope. Okay, $26.85. At the drive-in. In casino out. Okay, I think At the drive-in is the artist. Let me see. Yeah, it looks, based on the way I did the listing title, it is $3 there. 33.13. Oh yeah, whoever was wanting me to talk about the Tina Turner CDs and the profit I made on those said it seemed like I sold them ridiculously low, which, well, it's because they're on the sale. But some of them have been listed for months already and haven't sold, and I have a feeling the only reason they sold right now is because she just died. Okay, so I don't think it's even necessarily because of the price. 33.13. Violent Femmes 3. $3. Now, if I would have been on top of things and I actually paid attention to the news and stuff, I may have tried to go online and take those off the sale so that they sold for $5. But I don't know what's going on most of the time, so the only reason I knew is because we started selling them, and Sam heard some people at work tell her. So, Anne Murray, Christmas. This is part of a 3 CD order, so I'll tell you what the whole thing sold for in a second here. Oh, gotta go back down there. $13.11. Anne Murray Christmas Wishes. It is Christmas in May, apparently. Or Anne Murray just did a bunch of Christmas CDs, because this is another one. $27.93. Hey, that one's actually sealed. It's in rough shape for sealed. It's got some cracks and the wrapping is kind of messed up. But Anne Murray, What a Wonderful Christmas. Those 3 sold for $10.17 plus shipping. So $3.69. I don't know. 1 or 2 of them were probably a $3.50 CD. probably only one of them, and then tax brings it up. So 3023. I thought I had a couple other things to pull other than CDs in these, like 18, but honestly, they might just all be CDs. So if you like watching me pull CDs, this is the episode for you. What is this? The Strokes, Is This It? That sold for $3. If you don't like watching me pull CDs, then sorry. Hopefully the next one has some better, more interesting stuff. Oops. Number 10. So I got a patch. US, Military Intelligence Corps patch. Should be this one, yeah. It's like half a sun and a sphinx. That sold for $4 plus 5.5 shipping. Oh, that's an older one. I stopped putting 5.5 shipping on and I put like 4.25 because 5.5 is a lot, and they're always 1 ounce. So they're going out the cheapest they can, usually $3.70 or so. I had a couple of two items that aren't CDs here. 138. Oh, can I get to this one? Yes, I can. Yes, maybe. Let me go to the other side though. It'll be easier. It's a Ralph Lauren button-down green short sleeve with a pink pony. 138. Here. So that's a nice looking Ralph Lauren dress shirt with a pink pony. I don't really know if that sells it if I put the color of the pony in the in the title, but it gives me another color in the title for it to pop up, I guess, and the word logo. $13 plus 9 shipping. I don't know why that has 9 shipping on it. It's only 9 ounces, so it'll probably be like $6, 5.5, depends on where it's going. 3306. But yeah, a lot of people complain about shipping, and they're like, you gotta make sure you charge enough to cover the fees and stuff that they're charging you on the shipping, which I guess I kind of get. But then at the same time, just because they're charging you on them doesn't mean you can just like artificially inflate the price of an item just to cover your fees, because then it won't sell. Violent Femmes, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Permanent Record, the very best of. $3. Okay, that's all we're gonna pull because I did that breakdown at the beginning and this is already gonna be super long, so if the next one's a little longer, at least it'll all just be pulling. Oh yeah, real quick, since I was like got interrupted myself in thought. The shipping, charging enough shipping to cover your fees that are charged on the shipping. Well, okay, if a CD is worth $7 and I charge 4 shipping, okay, so that's $3 plus 4 shipping. I can't charge $4.30 or 4.5 shipping just because I'm getting charged fees on the shipping, because then, especially in something like CDs or clothes, that's going to push you down. Who knows, it could push you to the next page of the search, but just because of the price, if people search low to high or whatever. So I get it, but there's not really a whole lot you can do. And with my flat rate, I end up making money on the shipping most of the time, because I charge $4 for a CD and it only costs $3.65 to ship one. I only charge $5 for any amount of CDs, so that order of 30 that costs $8.50, I lost $3.50 shipping on that one. I had to pay out of my pocket, out of the money that came from the CD sales. But I make that $3.50 back in 10 single CD sales, or one other sale. This shirt that I accidentally had the wrong price on for shipping, I'm making I'm gonna make a couple bucks on that. So it all evens out as long as you kind of know what the shipping cost is gonna be, so you can be close or slightly higher most of the time. Anyway, this was a super long episode. That's all I got. Thanks for sticking around if you're still here. If you are still here and you're not subscribed, I like never say this, but you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You'll know when another video comes out, although they come out most days at 10:30 Central anyway. But yeah, hit that subscribe button. You'll get all the updates and all that stuff, and you can hit the like if you want. It's up to you. But we will see you next time for the other half of the extended weekend sales. Thanks.